me clearly. America is not a racist country.
Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I don't understand, why would black men want to be on the LAPD as cops? You know how treacherous that police department is, probably one of the nastiest in the country. You saw what it turned Christopher Dorner into, just being part of that police department. And we all will never forget Rodney King. It just baffles me to why any black man would look at that situation and say, I just want to be LAPD. I'm going to join that police department. I don't know. It just don't make sense. Former and current LAPD black cops claim they were profiled by Beverly Hills police. A lawsuit seeks $500 million. Mm, mm, mm. Why don't you start with trying to get off of that police department and quit? So, a black LAPD officer was driving in the unmarked car. He was in an unmarked police car in Beverly Hills with exempt plates that would have made it clear to most that he was sitting law enforcement while in this car. He saw red and blue lights behind him. A female officer yelled out, "Let me see your hands." She reads a sworn statement from the officer, who is now a sergeant with LAPD. He said, "I was terrified." The officer who made the declaration confidentially in court documents because he fears retaliation, and immediately yelled out of the car that he's driving a police car, fearing the Beverly Hills officer had a gun pointed in his direction. There's no doubt in my mind that I was stopped and subjected to racial profiling because I am a Black American, the statement wrote. Well, isn't that the biggest thing LAPD has ever done? A sworn statement describing the incident, which allegedly occurred on March 2nd, 2013, was recently submitted in court to bolster a class action lawsuit. And looked like they got Benjamin. Okay. So, mm, mm, mm. So they're saying, of course, they were accused and targeted disproportionately in arresting black people in a wealthy city, including Los Angeles police officers. So they're always targeting. I guess they feel you don't belong there, you're out of place. Well, not out of place if they are police officers, but that doesn't seem to matter in America. If Black people can't be safe in Beverly Hills, God help the average Black citizen. Benjamin Crump, an attorney who filed the lawsuit, said during a press conference outside of Beverly Hills City Hall on Friday morning. Crump, who has represented the families of Floyd and Breonna Taylor and other high profile civil rights cases, filed the case in August of 2021 along with attorney Bradley Gage. In the lawsuit, the attorneys claim Beverly Hills police targeted Black people when the agency formed a task force to address concerns from Rodeo Drive businesses about a rise in burglaries, shoplifting, and public intoxication. Okay, but that doesn't say that Black people are doing those burglaries and shoplifting. I mean, where's your proof? You know, it doesn't mean all of those crimes are being done. And let me tell you something, it's very rare for all of those crimes to be done by us. There's always other people that conveniently get overlooked out here because of who they are. But they act like people and other groups don't commit crimes. They just don't do these things. They probably do it more because they know they're not being watched, if anything else. So the attorney claims hundreds of Black people were targeted, handcuffed, and arrested by Beverly Hills police between 2019 and 2021, but charges were never filed in court. So you're just grabbing up people without any kind of probable cause, and you're just slapping handcuffs on them and arresting them because they're Black. Okay, because if you never filed any charges on these people, that's exactly what you're doing. So the class action lawsuit includes 1,086 potential class members and is asking for $500 million from the city, as Gage said, to hit them in the pocketbook. You can't get change unless you get their attention, Gage said during a press conference. It has to stop, and we're here to put an end to it. Unfortunately, these people will fork over the money and keep right on profiling. I mean, look, think about it. Virtually all of these police departments in America have been hit with lawsuits. And look at policing in America, it hasn't changed one bit. They'll gladly fork over that money and keep right on coming out here and doing these phony behind arrest and then not filing any real charges. They'll just keep doing it. They have all the way up until this time. But again, you would have to be a fool to be a Black man or woman in America and join these police departments. And you know what they do to your own people. These men knew that profiling exists in these departments they worked for before all of this happened. And apparently you must have been fine with it because you remained there as a police officer. It wasn't until it happened to you. Now it's an issue. Well, that really sucks that you have that kind of behavior. I usually can't stand people like that. Everything is cool until it happens to them. Now the same person want to be in everybody's face crying. Usually when people are like that, I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to help you because if you're not going to speak up for others, why should someone speak up for your ass? Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.